What's up guys, Tech Reviews 85 here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Sony PlayStation. So here's the Sony PlayStation. I'm just going to show you guys the top of the console. On your right you've got your open button, and that's where you would put your games in to play. You've got the PlayStation logo, and you've also got the Sony logo. You've got your power button on the left, as well as your reset button on top of it. So these are big chunky buttons, really. Big buttons that really make a lot of noises, really. But, you know, they're pretty good. You've got your controller ports on the front, as well as your memory card slots. That's 2. I think you can also get a multi-tap or something to expand it to 4. Here is the DualShock controller that came with the PlayStation, and here is the part where you would plug it into the PlayStation. So this is the DualShock controller, not the first controller. This is the DualShock type. And yeah, so just put that away. Back to the review. On the sides you've got just vents. Same with the other side. You've got a CD logo just there. On the back of the console you've got a parallel port, which I'm not exactly sure what it was used for, so just leave a comment below on if you know what it was used for, because I'm not exactly sure, but I know it was removed in the later models of the PlayStation. You've got your serial port and your AV port, which is actually still in the PS3. However, the PlayStation 3 also has an HDMI, but you know, it actually still has an AV port. And this was your standard port where you would hook up the PlayStation to your television. And you've got your power port, which you would use for your normal power cord, no power brick. It's built-in power supply. Overall, the PlayStation isn't really all that much of a stylish unit. Of course, this was back in the late 90s, but you know, it was still pretty fancy back then. If you were comparing it to other consoles, it was actually pretty good. Definitely ahead of its time. The fact that you would use CDs, the games were actually formatted as CDs, so it's not a you wouldn't be using cartridges or anything. So that was pretty cool. So this is where your games would go. I'll just go quickly get a game and just show you guys what the games back then looked like. Alright guys, so I just picked up a random PlayStation 1 game, V-Rally, which is not a very good game actually, but just to show you guys what the games actually looked like. This would be your PlayStation logo down here with the sticker, the ratings and all that, just to show you what region, PAL, and here's the back. So it would tell you what controllers it supports, because back then there was the DualShock controller and the original PlayStation 1 controller, and as you can see there, it says compact disc. So let me just quickly open it up if I can with one hand. And yes, so this would have been your manual, quite a thick booklet, but yeah, those were your manuals. And this would be your disc, so it would be black on, you know, one side, and you know, this would be your labels side. So what you would do is that you would open up the top loader, put in your game and play. So yeah, basically the PlayStation was quite advanced at that time. especially regarding the fact that we still use discs for our latest consoles, such as the PlayStation 2, obviously a retired console now, but you know, that was followed by the PlayStation 3, which also used discs. Of course, that was in the Blu-ray format. And you've also got the Xbox 360 and the Wii, all the latest consoles using discs. So yeah, basically the PlayStation was ahead of its time. You'd use discs and all that. You wouldn't have to get cartridges or anything, stick them in. Especially, another thing is that it also used memory cards. I haven't got one right here, but memory cards were a really cool thing. You would plug the memory card into your memory card slot at home, play the game, and if you saved it, you could go to your friend's house and play the game there, and it would continue from where you were. So that was pretty cool. Just to mention to you guys, this PlayStation is the SCPH7502. It's the PAL version, as I live in Australia, so I wouldn't be using a NTSC one, so I can play my PlayStation 1 games that are basically purchased from Australia. This information you can find by flipping over your PlayStation console, and underneath you'll find all this information. Underneath you got some vents again. You got your screws, 6. You can use that to open the PlayStation, and yeah. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for my PlayStation 1 review. Please subscribe, like the video, and comment if you have any questions, and I'll happily answer them. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.